This is the WJTS News. In tonight's news, a manhunt that started in Perry County ends in DuBois County. Huntingburg police make drug arrest in a traffic stop. A warning against texting and driving. And free tree seedlings will be available in Jasper. Kurt Guxell will be in with a look at sports. And on WJTS Inform, Mike Steffi of the Tri-County Y has information on summer camps and events this weekend at the Y. Good evening, I'm Bill Potter with the WJTS News. A manhunt yesterday was safely resolved after police were able to locate a man from Perry County who had removed his home monitoring GPS unit. 31-year-old David Templin was arrested Tuesday after he removed his ankle monitor device and led police on a brief game of cat and mouse that began in Perry County and ended in DuBois County. Templin, who is facing a pretrial for charges stemming from an incident in March in which he allegedly impersonated a public safety official at a home where police were investigating a battery. During that time, Templin reportedly told police he was a first responder, however, was unable to produce appropriate credentials. In the March incident, police said that Templin was carrying a handgun in his waistband and found an AR-15 high-capacity clips and a police radio in his vehicle he had arrived in at the scene. Yesterday, Tell City Police Dispatch received a call from the Perry County Community Corrections around 10:22 a.m. that Templin had cut his ankle monitor off. Templin had been on home monitoring with the Perry County Community Corrections Program following his March arrest. A warrant was issued Tuesday morning for Templin on escape, and police report that he was known to be carrying a weapon. Tell City Dispatch was able to track his phone and notified neighboring law enforcement that Templin was heading into the Jasper area in a red 1995 Lincoln Town Car. Jasper police were posted near schools as a precautionary measure. As the manhunt continued, fellow agencies assisting in the search included Jasper, Huntingburg, and Ferdinand Police, along with the DuBois County Sheriff's Department and the Indiana State Police. A traffic stop for a taillight violation in Huntingburg early this morning resulted in the arrest of a Kentucky man and a Lagodi woman, as well as a citation for a juvenile on drug charges. Just after midnight, an officer with the Huntingburg Police Department pulled over a Jeep Cherokee driven by 19-year-old Harley Smith of Lagodi for a taillight violation. A check of Smith by authorities found that she was wanted on a warrant out of Orange County on various drug-related charges. She was then detained by police. Police say an investigation led to the discovery of numerous pipes and other drug paraphernalia in the SUV. A passenger in Smith's vehicle, 18-year-old Stefan Yoakum of Taylorsville, Kentucky, was placed under arrest for possession of paraphernalia. Police say in the meantime, a juvenile was found to be in possession of various drugs. He was cited for possession of methamphetamine, possession of paraphernalia, possession of marijuana, giving a false identity, and false informing. Yoakum and Smith were taken to and booked into the DuBois County Security Center in Jasper, while the juvenile was released to a parent. Huntingburg police were assisted by the DuBois County Sheriff's Department. April is National Distracted Driving Awareness Month, and the Martin County Sheriff's Office, along with other police agencies, remind everyone it is illegal to type, transmit, or read email or text messages on a communication device while driving. Police say in most states may now write traffic tickets for texting while driving. Sergeant Keith Keller says distraction is one of the most common preventable causes of crashes. He says it takes your eyes, hands, or focus away from the road, putting yourself and others in harm's way. In 2016, an estimated 3,450 people were killed and 391,000 were injured in traffic crashes involving distraction. These injuries and deaths were preventable. Distraction on our roads takes many forms. Distracted driving includes eating while driving, reading, grooming while driving, applying makeup while driving, watching videos, or interacting with passengers. Pedestrians and cyclists can be distracted too. Mobile devices and in-car electronics can now do more than ever: make calls, exchange text messages, provide navigation, and entertain passengers, but this complexity takes our eyes off the road for longer periods. This on-the-go access also causes some to expect quick responses to phone calls and text messages. Hands-free devices and car mounts are safer, but they still distract your eyes, hands, and brain. Sending or receiving one text message takes your eyes off the road a total of 4.6 seconds. At 55 miles per hour, that's like driving the length of a football field blindfolded. The Jasper Park and Recreation Department and Patoka 2000 is sponsoring their annual tree giveaway set for this Friday, April 20th at the Arnold F. Hobbig Community Center in Jasper beginning at 9 a.m. This year's seedlings from the state nursery include white pine, bald cypress, white oak, red oak, Norway spruce, black walnut, silver maple, river birch, pecan, and persimmon. Each person will be limited to 6 seedlings. There will be a donation box at this year's tree giveaway. All donations collected will be put into the Jasper Park and Recreation Mike L. Oding Endowment. Will Read and Sing for Food will perform a public benefit show at 7 p.m. Thursday, April 26th at the Vincennes University Jasper Campus's Center for Technology, Innovation, and Manufacturing Auditorium in Jasper to raise funds for a summer children's language and literacy camp championed by the Jasper chapter of Psi Iota Xi. The show includes a tribute to Irma Bombeck, an American humorist who achieved popularity for her writing that described suburban home life from the mid-1960s until her death in 1996. Musicians and humor readers will include Scott Salmon, Mark Stezik, Andy Hagedorn, Megan Gatwood, Dr. Isaac Gatwood, Kyle Leakin, and Debbie Sheeter. The Irma Bombeck readers feature Dr. Nancy Oddie, Wanda Himsel, Jessica Beck Lindauer, Nancy Young, Christine Golden, and Dina Lewis Seitz as they will read from Bombeck's humor columns. A special guest will be Mary Reagan, who was an acquaintance of Bombeck's. Admission is $10 donation at the door. Seating is available beginning at 6:30 p.m. Sponsors for Will Read and Sing for Food Show 136 are Jim and Pat 10, Julie and Bob Duchess, Access Storage Now, Tim Flick Fueled Strength Meals, Tim and Carla Moman, Pat and MJ Salmon, and Joe and Libby Deadman in honor of the employees of German American Insurance's Jasper office. Bloomington police say a man wanted for holding a woman captive and assaulting her has died 3 days after shooting himself in the head while fleeing officers. The police department says 34-year-old Brandon Michael Richardson died Monday afternoon. He was hospitalized in critical condition Friday after the shooting as officers tried to arrest him on attempted murder and other charges. Richardson was accused of keeping a 29-year-old woman confined in a home for more than 3 days, using a dog leash to restrain her, a metal bar to beat her, and a switchblade to stab her in the head, back, and legs. Police say the woman escaped to a neighbor's home after Richardson left the house Wednesday morning. She was hospitalized for broken bones, puncture wounds, and other injuries. Well, now stay tuned. Weather, sports, and Inform, featuring Mike Steffi from the Tri-County Y with an invitation for you. All still to come on 18 WJTS News.